Meet Nicole, age 37. She thinks that to lose weight, you have to eat spinach, tuna, and egg whites. She doesn't know it yet, but today she's going to get sent back to the 1950s, to a simpler time when people didn't worry about calories and macros. Today, Nicole is being sent back to the Twilight Zone.
A full day of eating 1950s style to show you that you can eat simple and tasty food and lose weight. I took some of the popular foods from the 1950s and I modified them to make them a little bit healthier and a little lower fat. We're gonna start with some waffles and chicken bacon because waffles or pancakes and bacon was one of the things that they ate a lot of. And Eggos were popular at the time, so I'm making my own version, a chocolate protein waffle and chicken bacon. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Look at this 50s girl. Okay, so we have the coffee brewing. I have chicken style bacon here. 2 slices is 60 calories and 4 grams of fat. That's really good for bacon. So we're gonna have bacon and I'm gonna make protein chocolate waffles. I noticed waffles were really popular in the 50s diner menus. They also had dessert waffles available. So I thought I'd kind of do a spin and make a chocolate waffle. So we need a waffle maker if you're gonna make these. And this is what we have to do. 2 cups of non-dairy milk. This is the Silk Creamy Cashew. We're gonna make our own buttermilk. So 2 tablespoons of white vinegar is going right in there. And then I'm just gonna give it a whisk and I'm gonna let it set while I show you the rest of the ingredients. 2 scoops of chocolate protein powder. I'm using a whey isolate, use any kind you want. A 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. This is 6 tablespoons of plain fat-free Greek yogurt with 2 tablespoons of this no sugar added Nesquik. Nesquik was known as Nestle Quick in the US in 1948. It wasn't until 1950s in Europe that it became known as Nesquik. So I'm gonna stir this in to give a chocolate flavored Greek yogurt. This is 2 tablespoons of the Nesquik into the 6 tablespoons of the plain fat-free Greek yogurt. There we go, now we have chocolate Greek yogurt. Here we have a 1/3 cup of sweetener. This is 0-calorie sweetener. We use the Great Value. I've got a 1/4 cup of egg whites here, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and all-purpose flour, 1 1/3 cups. I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients into this big bowl here. Okay, we're gonna whisk this up until it's well combined. Then we'll add in the wet. Concentrated orange juice was popular in 1949 and into the 50s, so I have my own version I'll show you. Instead of real sugar orange juice, I'm gonna use this water flavor Sunny D strawberry orange. Okay, now that we have the dry ingredients, I'm going to put the wet stuff into the eggs. So there's the egg whites, and then in goes the buttermilk. And then I'm gonna pour this yogurt in here. And we're just gonna give this a stir. All right, let's add this in. Mix it up really well, and then we'll preheat our waffle maker. Once it heats, I'm gonna spray the griddle part, this part, the iron part, with cooking spray, and then I'm gonna do a 1/3 cup of scoop of batter per waffle. the pièce de resistance. I am using Swerve sugar-free icing sugar because I always top my waffles with icing sugar. It makes it taste so good. Ding, 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 ding. And Sass Man?
Yeah, I'll have
for some?
Sure.
Ding, 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 ding.
Not gonna say no to icing sugar.
Oh yeah, look at this.
We got coffee, we got orange juice, we got bacon, we got waffles.
Okay, let's put a couple slices of bacon here. A little couple bakes. There we go. Okay, now, the friends. To top it off, because it's chocolate waffles, we're gonna put this on the side.
Hold it up like a 50s ad girl. Like
How would they do?
Like your hand underneath.
You're probably going, why are you eating like the 1950s? Because to lose weight, you gotta love your food. A lot of you fall off track, you tell us in the comments because you don't like your food. So I'm showing you today, you can take any food that you like and make a healthier version so that you can be in a calorie deficit and lose weight. For Kyle and I, we've lost 130 pounds each and kept it off for over 5 years. How did we do that? Loving our food and portion control. In the 50s, they ate really tasty, simple foods that they loved. They just ate portions because they okayed themselves to eat foods that they like. All right, guys, drip it on.
Whoa.
Wow.
Looking good.
Okay, first, I haven't had bacon in like months and months, so.
I'm gonna put ketchup on my bacon.
Ew. Ketchup?
Yeah.
No. Mmm. Wow. You wouldn't know this is chicken.
Good. Crispy.
Wow, you're an amazing cook at that, Mr. Sassy. Okay, guys, seriously, that's a great substitute for bacon. Now let's see how I did, because I literally just made this recipe off the top of my head. Let's do it. Nailed it! All right, back from cardio, starving, it's snack time. When I looked at all the vintage 1950s diner menus, what I seen for dessert was banana splits everywhere. So I'm gonna make a banana split bite for a snack, taking all the goodness of a banana split in a low calorie, low fat way. So first we're gonna start with sugar-free chocolate chips. I'm gonna make chocolate to dip my bananas in. So I love using Lily's. I'm not sponsored, but they're sugar-free chocolate chips and they taste really good. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of coconut oil because it makes the chocolate thinner and easy to dip. And I go half a teaspoon of coconut oil. And then I'm just gonna melt this for 30 seconds at a time until it melts fully. All right, so I've chopped each banana into 4 little pieces. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip the bottoms of the bananas into the chocolate. Just do a little bahoo into the sprinkles, like that. I'm just gonna do that to all of them. You can make the sound effects if you like, it makes it more fun.
Those are optional.
All right, so that's done. Now we're gonna put a little bit of Cool Whip on each one. 3 tablespoons is a serving, but we don't need that much, so I'm just gonna do a little bing on each. I cut some cherries into little pieces, and I just put some toothpicks where the Cool Whip is sliding off, just to make it look prettier. You don't actually have to do that. But just look at how beautiful that is. Wow. There is your banana split bite, lower calorie, without all the fat and stuff of a banana split, but still beautiful. So let's take one and give her a try. Are you ready? Oh my gosh.
Down the hatch.
All right, for lunch, we are having celery and cheese whiz, split pea soup, and toasted ham and cheese sandwiches or grilled cheese. But guess what? In the 50s, it wasn't called grilled cheese yet. It was called melted cheese or toasted cheese sandwiches. And from what I could see, canned soups were becoming very popular, and there were a lot of recipes for split pea soup when I did research. So we're having this Habitant split pea soup, about a cup each. Cheese whiz was invented in 1953. So we are going to have a tablespoon of the Cheese Whiz, and they put it on celery or crackers. We're gonna have it on celery.
And we're doing the light Cheese Whiz.
We're doing the light Cheese Whiz. Low calorie bread. This is the bread that we use. This is the Villaggio Artisano bread. It's 150 calories for 2 slices. A fat-free cheese slice. Kraft singles were not individually wrapped until like the 60s. But in 49, Kraft came out with the processed cheese slices, but it was kind of in a block and it was really hard to separate. But that's when they started putting the cheese on the sandwiches and doing like melted cheese sandwiches. 50s diner sandwich and soup was popular, so we're gonna dig in. I have not had celery and Cheese Whiz in a really long time, so let's go. This was my favorite snack as a kid. You know what's best about the light Cheese Whiz? I don't notice a difference, honestly.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. And split pea soup is amazing. I loved this as a kid. And even now, that canned soup is my favorite. Are you guys a dipper? Like, do you dip your sandwiches in your soup? So this is lean deli ham and a fat-free cheese slice. Melted cheese sandwich.
What about the ketchup?
No. Ketchup is for weirdos. We don't ketchup stuff here.
Well, I do, and I got it ready to go.
Oh my gosh. Ham and cheese, man. It is supper time. I seen a ton of vintage ads for Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs and a lot of recipes for all-in-one spaghetti. So I decided to make spaghetti and meatballs, and I noticed that peas and green beans were really popular. So these are frozen green beans. Obviously they're cooked now. It's 1 cup that I portioned out with 1 teaspoon of light margarine. And I made the spaghetti with low carb noodles. We buy these online because we're in Canada. They're carbonara egg fettuccine noodles. They are amazing. We use these all the time. So it's 2 cups. We decided to go for 2 cups of the cooked pasta. And then we used this country mushroom vegetable pasta sauce, and about a little over a cup, a little over half a cup of sauce is usually what we put on our spaghetti. And then these turkey meatballs, which Sassy made. You want to tell them?
No.
Oh.
Sure. So, in my turkey meatballs, turkey.
Leave it to Sassy.
Salt and pepper, a little bit, like I'd say 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And panko breadcrumbs, probably, well, what did we use about 80 grams.
80 grams of panko breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
We made the whole package. It was 450 grams raw, and we've got about 10 meatballs left over there. So we're having 4 meatballs each, and we have a little bit of this light Parmesan to top it with. I'm gonna do about half a tablespoon, because a little goes a long way with this stuff. I might not even need all of that. I'll just sprinkle it on. Yeah, that's good. All right, I'm gonna salt and pep this up and then try it out for you. Look at this, such a lovely meal, super quick, tasty, and we made it lower calorie. Let's shove these in.
Careful.
I haven't had green beans in a long time. Those are good with a little bit of light marge.
Everything's short form today.
Yeah, because I'm cool.
Pep and Marge.
I short formed everything when I was a teenager because I thought it was cool like that.
That's why you had no friends. Take a big bite next time. We like to eat food.
Oh my god. Your meatballs are amazing. Okay, we need dessert, don't we?
Yep.
So in the 50s, when I looked it up, there was a ton of pineapple upside down cake, but there was also a ton of angel food cake recipes. And I was like, yes, angel food cake has like no fat in it. So we got this boxed one since prepackaged food was really popular in the 50s. I was like, this is perfect. And there's actually a confetti cake version. So we made this. It makes a ton. Like
both those loaves.
Yeah, I can't believe how much it makes. So we're each having a slice, and I'm going to top it with some of that fat-free whipped cream that I showed you earlier, or Cool Whip, I should say. And I think I'm just going to put 3 tablespoons is the serving size, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of strawberries that I was thawing out. We'll do that for you too, Sassmeister. Sorry about the squeaking from the cup. There we go. Wow.
That looks so good. I might start eating like the 50s every day of my life, I think.
Me too. And the cool thing is, if you have a family, you literally only have to cook once if you make this plan. Like, this is totally family friendly. So let's bite this. Bite it. It's like, oh wow. That is amazing. I can't believe that's a box. It's like really moist.
Well, that's not a box, it's a cake, but it came from a box.
Sass. This is what I deal with every day. Oh my gosh, I want to eat this whole slice. Like, I just want to pick it up and go.
Well, your mouth is big enough to do it, so if you ever want it to.
Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this, sassy boy.
All right. What the heck are you doing?
Well, in the 50s, the sock hop was popular, so I'm getting ready for a sock hop.
Since I've never heard of a sock hop and don't know what that is, I'll take your word for it that this is how you do the sock hop. You even got fancy socks on, actually.
Do you know, actually, it was popular for teenagers and they danced in socks.
Oh, okay.
The friends, this is my snack. It's the last meal of the day. Popcorn was popular. Stovetop popcorn. In the 50s, Jiffy Pop was invented. Tonight, I'm going to have Smart Pop. This is the 94% fat-free kind. Also, popcorn balls were like really popular at Halloween parties, so I decided that popcorn would be a really good low-calorie snack. I don't think they did this in the 50s, but I put Colonel seasoning on it, and I'm doing cheddar and ketchup. That's a tip from the Sassmeister.
And don't wear dirty socks like Nicole's wearing on her head right
These are clean!
now. Sure.
You know, I went in my sock drawer, okay, and got all the clean socks.
Cleaned out the entire sock drawer.
Oh, there's more.
You're starting a new fashion trend with the socks.
Yes, I am. Everyone watching is gonna be wearing these fancy old sock hop outfit. Okay, the friends, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this 1950s full day of eating. Let me know what you thought down below. If you like this kind of video, might make some more. If you want to know exactly how we lost our first and next 50 pounds, we have 2 weight loss guides. The links are down below. Exactly what we ate to lose our first and next 50 pounds. Watch these 2 videos. Do the sock hop. No excuses. You can love your food, eat it, lose weight, and do this. Popping out the video.
And let us know if you're going to do the sock hop tonight.
They're already doing it. Peace, guys. Love ya.
See ya.
Hopping. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it.